What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. This is going to be a tough video to make, but we're here. I've been wanting to see the town of Joplin, and we're going to try and make it through this. So in this video, we're going to show you pretty much what the town of Joplin, Missouri looks like today. What took place here in 2011 was the 7th deadliest tornado ever, like ever. So many homes destroyed, so many lives ruined, so many passed away from this tragic event. But we are here. This is pretty much what was ground zero. Now it's the memorial park for what happened to the town of Joplin. Anyway, we're going to tell that story, and we're going to show you around the town of Joplin. I'm very excited to be here today. On this cold night, as the sun's coming down, you can see we're going to try and get this in before we lose daylight. Join me. Let's go. All right, so y'all are just going to come along with me, and we're going to check out Memorial Park. This is Cunningham Park. But as I said, this was what took place here. This was once ground zero on Sunday, May 22nd, 2011, the 7th deadliest tornado in U.S. history, the deadliest ever in the state of Missouri. There's a couple things to see here. We're going to kind of check them all out. Let me see what I want to head to here. I gotta obviously be a little quick because if it gets too dark, you guys aren't going to be able to see anything. But I want to head, I think the memorial, for the most part, is straight ahead. So let's go over this way. This is pretty what they have here. I mean, it's pretty cold out right now. Wow, look at that sunset. How pretty is that? Wow. To Joplin from Lowe's Heroes. I guess that's the store Lowe's. You know Lowe's. There was 161 people that died here May 22nd, 2011. And I know there was 161 trees that were planted for those lives lost. I want to go check out these outlinings of homes straight ahead.
And Silver Creek, and of course Joplin. So,
Caitlin, I don't mean to interrupt you. The National Weather Service now saying that the strongest rotation is located between Galena and Iron Gates. That means Joplin and Iron Gates will be impacted by the portion of this storm that is rotating. So we can't stress it enough, folks. If you're in Iron Gates, if you're in Joplin, if you're in the path of this storm, please seek shelter.
All right, so right here, these pretty much just resemble what was once here, just like these homes are right there today. These are what used to stand here. First thing that catches my eye is please respect this memorial for tornado victims and survivors. Let's see. Tornado statistics, May 22nd, 2011. Oh, this is actually pretty interesting. 5:34 p.m. touches down west of Joplin. 5:41 p.m. reaches Cunningham Park right here. Like I said, keep in mind in this video, this was like the ground zero of where the tornado was, directly on the ground. Everything here and surrounding areas absolutely destroyed. The highest classification of a tornado, EF5, wind speed excess 200 plus miles per hour. Duration, it was on the ground for 38 minutes, 13 miles. Lives lost 161, injured over 1,000. Which I actually have that exact number. 1,150 people injured, 161 killed. Trees destroyed 18,000 plus. Buildings destroyed 8,000. Cost $1,347,883,644. I can't believe I actually was able to say that number out loud. Gosh. Pets displaced. That's interesting to have this. 1308, pets returned 529. 7th deadliest tornado in U.S. history. Oh my gosh, they have a picture of the park. Look at that. You know, when you see photos and videos of this, just Joplin in general, all you see is the destruction. But this is interesting to see what the park looked like then, and here it is today. And actually the kids, I guess that'd be the newer kids' playground straight over there. Wow, doesn't that look so nice with that sunset? Man, this is like peaceful.
There's our tower cam.
That would appear to be a power flash. That could be from a lightning strike, but that is the portion of the storm that we have been concerned with.
Tornado sirens once again.
Tornado sirens once again going off in Joplin. Those are definitely power flashes that we are seeing on the ground.
Let's see what else they have. Recovery efforts after the storm. The people of Joplin pull each other from the rubble. Memorial Hall becomes a makeshift hospital. Now there was 2 hospitals that were affected and damaged here in the town of Joplin. Survivor quotes. Let's just read this first one. It started just like any other normal day. We heard the tornado sirens, but we didn't pay much attention to them since they always go off in bad weather. I know all about that. We live in Texas. Yeah, you gotta watch those. We have lived here since 1968 and had experienced the drills repeatedly. This one was eerily different. From John Hunter. Yeah, that's
Live in southern Jasper, northern Newton. Take cover.
Yes, please.
Right now.
Please
I am
do.
telling you to
Yes,
take cover.
Take cover
right now. We do have a
Folks,
tornado on the ground.
This is a tornado. Yeah, this is a very dangerous situation. We cannot stress this enough. If you are in Joplin, please take cover.
Oh, this first plaque that I missed, actually, this gives us a good idea of the memorial. The volunteer tribute, which is straight ahead. So where was I reading that? So 161 people died. It sits next to a historic fountain created in honor. Exactly, 161 trees are planted in the park, which I knew. It's not, you know, they don't have it all in one area, but they did plant, like, okay, that tree right there, that's one of them. And then I knew they had the circle of trees around, but they had 161 trees. So just to give you an idea of the volunteer tribute. Straight ahead, the Children's Memorial is that little water feature we saw when we came in, and the memorial is over yonder down that way, which we'll go check out. The butterfly people. This is what I wanted to talk about. Very interesting. Crazy story about the butterfly people. So from what I understand, to keep this very short, it was that Sunday. It was like a Sunday like any other. It was a sunny day out. There was a lot of people outside, and then out of nowhere, the storm came in really fast. There was, you know, kids playing outside, this and that. And from what I understand, the story of the butterfly people, which is just absolutely amazing, it kind of gives me chills thinking about it. But when the tornado came, there would be all these parents that, you know, their kids were outside or something, and they would kind of shield the kids, just lay on them on the ground. You know, like in reality, that's actually gonna, you know, if a tornado's coming, you know what's gonna happen. But anyway, not one, not two, but at least a dozen children in the area, when everything was over, they told their parents the butterfly people were holding us down. And obviously, as we would know, adults call them angels, you know, angels from heaven above, but all the children made these comments about the butterfly people were holding us down and keeping us safe. And what's crazy is, like I said, it wasn't just 1 or 2 kids. There was a bunch of children that came around and said this. And that's just like, gosh, it gives me chills just thinking about it. That's crazy. But the town, when we were driving in, they have butterflies like everywhere. There's at least like 3 murals on walls, painted butterflies. When we came into the town of Joplin, the sign, they had like butterfly statues around. I think there's something here at the park that has to do with butterflies. But yeah, those are the butterfly people. So let's go take a look at this sign right here. All right, so here we go, the butterfly people. As the tornado lifted, the stories began. Stories of butterflies, butterfly people, or angels that protected children from the storm. The stories were many and miraculous. Wow, I almost couldn't say that. It's too cold out. But very believable when set against the backdrop of the physical devastation caused by the storm. I'm not going to read the entire thing because I just basically told you the story, but if you want to read and pause, be my guest right there. But I told you, the butterfly people actually happened here in Joplin, Missouri. Angels from the Lord above. That's pretty darn cool. So I really like all the plaques and the information under this first house structure, but now I want to go over here because I believe there's something on this wall. Wow, look at that. 541. So obviously if you look straight ahead, it's a basic wall, but there's this like little indentation right there that goes down, and the time on there is 5:41, and at 5:41 p.m. that day, that is when the EF5 200-mile-per-hour tornado touched down right here in Cunningham Park. And now my wife told me there's something around the back that we need to go check out. Oh, look at that. It says hope. How simple. So simple, but so nice. That is awesome. And here's that peak from the other side. You know what? I think actually there's water. I think this is a fountain, actually, from what I've seen this on YouTube before. This top of this is a fountain here. I think the water, when it's warmer out, drips down and it drains right down into there. But it's, let me see, it's 40 degrees outside right now. So there's no water coming out there today, or it would be ice. But this is, yeah, let's just take a little lap and then we'll go check out the next part of the park. Kind of eerie. I don't know if you can hear that behind me. Probably not, because I have this microphone. But there's children playing in the background on the new playground, and highly eerie, creepy, sad, horrible to think about. But my mind went there like that. Those are probably the noises that was going on that day. Kids playing in the playground we just saw destroyed in the background, and then, you know, what came from right there. Yeah, that's
we read that this is referred to as the water wall, and it's broken into 38 segments, which represent the 38 minutes that the tornado was on the ground from start to finish. And the 7th segment is at 5:41, and that represents the time that the tornado touched down on this location.
next we're going to the next memorial down this way. The Volunteers Memorial, that's what it was. Man, I cannot get over this sunset. You know, I was a little worried about coming here this late because, man, this time of year it gets dark at like 5 p.m. So I didn't know if I was going to make it in time, but it looks fitting, I'll say that. So this is the Volunteers Memorial. A tribute to the volunteers at 5:41 p.m. May 22nd, 2011. EF5 tornado, as we read, ripped through Cunningham Park right in front of us and the greater Joplin area, leaving a path of death and destruction 1 mile wide by 6 miles long in its wake. Over 160 people perished, 161 I believe to be exact, in the storm. What immediately followed in staggering numbers and through personal accounts is the miracle of the human spirit. That's interesting. Wow. This is pretty. Oh, I'll have to go look at that closer. There's a butterfly mosaic in the center here. And like I said, man, that if there's ever a story to come out of Joplin, Missouri, the butterfly people story, that is beyond crazy. I wonder what this is here for.
I think it's a representation of all the manual labor that they had to do.
That's a good call. Yeah. See, this is why I bring my wife. She knows these things. This hammer here, I guess, just as she said, a representation of all the volunteering and hard work and, you know, ripping down houses and getting to people and saving people that the volunteers had to do. But here's the. I think we're upside down. I can't tell. I don't know. Either way, it's a butterfly.
It looks like debris from broken plates and things.
Yeah. Actually, yeah, you know what? Look at that. If we take a closer look. This looks like, yeah, like a plate. That's what it's probably made from, the leftover debris. Wow. The butterfly people. That's pretty cool. We found a hard hat that goes along with the hammer. And straight ahead is this bracelet that I remember reading about online. The metal, or the wristband, here we go. The wristband sculptor honors volunteers as well. See, that's why I write this stuff down. Because, gosh, I can't remember all this. Joplin, Missouri, 2011. Actually, it looks like a ring, doesn't it?
Yeah, I think it's supposed to be a wristband.
But it's a wristband. That's really cool to see. And you have the outlining of the homes in the back. That is quite a beautiful sight if I ever did see one. And here's some of the trees I was talking about earlier. There's 161 on site of the park for 161 people that were killed here. But now, without further ado, we're going to go across the street to the other side of the park because there's something else I wanted to see over that way. So as you can imagine, as you're already being able to see by this video, pretty much almost a very large portion of the town of Joplin was destroyed during the tornado. And you know, we've been driving a lot today. We went through most of, well, northern part of Texas. We went through the entire state of Oklahoma. We were in Kansas a little bit. Now we're in Missouri. And a lot of the towns are very old towns. And we get to Joplin, it's all brand new. Obviously, they had to rebuild like everything, but it was nice to see how much is rebuilt and pretty much a brand new town here in Joplin. This looks like a, yeah, I thought so. In remembrance of our citizens lost on May 22nd, 2011 in the tragic tornado that struck Joplin at 5:41 p.m. Here's all 160 61 people that lost their lives here in Joplin may never to be forgotten. I'm starting to lose light and we have more places to go, so I'm going to do this really quick. Here's the other side of the park, but what I wanted to show you, you see that cross straight ahead if I zoom in a little bit? That cross, center of your screen. That's the hands cross. That is from the former St. John's Hospital that cross is made out of. And that hospital was destroyed during the tornado, but they remember it here at the park. We are losing daylight, as you all can see, but I want to go down this one street. I think it's called Winfield Avenue, but this street had the direct path of the tornado, and what I think is really cool is when all this was happening, the film crew, the media pretty much came out here and they went down the street. Hopefully I can find the clip on YouTube that I'll add into this video, but the media, the news coverage went down the street and filmed the entire street just absolutely destroyed. But I would like to see, just compare what it looked like then versus what it looked like now. So we're gonna try and find that street and we'll see you when we get there. You can see what I mean, like everything, all these homes, everything's almost brand new. Oh my gosh, and here we are, South Winfield Avenue. Wow, okay, so you can go drive slow. Let's look at some of these houses. You can go a little faster than that. But this was the street I'm talking about. Hopefully I can find the video and show you, but the news team went down this street and it's like I can't even imagine, what it looked like then. Obviously, like I said, these homes are way newer, but we'll just keep going down. As Bruce Springsteen sings, going down, 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 down. Yeah, every single home is brand new. At least we still have a little bit of sun. Yeah. My word. I haven't seen that clip in probably about a month when I was doing research on this for this video. So it's going to be crazy even for me to see, what it looks like, what it looks like now in person compared to what it looked like. Crazy stuff. Well, as you could see, we ran out of light. It's pretty dark. We just got done eating at the Joplin Olive Garden. But anyway, I wanted to come over this way because this Home Depot that you see right here, this was totally destroyed by the tornado. And this is all since rebuilt, and it's pretty much a brand new Home Depot. I'm sure I can find some photos that I'll add into the video, but I just I don't know, I wanted to see it. That's kind of all I'm gonna say about that. I mean, I've seen video and I've seen photos of what this place looked like in the aftermath of the tornado, and like I said, I just wanted to see it in person. And it's brand new. Obviously, brand new, different building. But to know what happened here and what was coming down from the sky right on top of this, gosh, that is quite scary. Well, everyone, that's a wrap for me and this video. I'm signing off here from Ground Zero in 2011 at Cunningham Park, next to the plaque with all the poor souls that lost their lives in this tragic event. But as you can see, in the end, hope and courage and like a rebirth of the town of Joplin came from all this tragedy. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, and I'll see you in the next one.